Hello, my name is Lizzie and today I'm going to be cooking a HelloFresh meal called Fragrant Chicken Curry with Zesty Rice. I have used HelloFresh before, but I haven't done this recipe before. It comes with its bag here with all the ingredients you need, and the meat and chicken come separately because it needs to be cooled in the fridge. It comes with clear instructions which are very, very easy to do. So I've checked that everything's here and it's all good. The only problem was that the curry powder's leaked a bit, but it's not too bad, so I can still work with it. I peeled my shallots and I am now going to thinly slice them. I didn't really know what shallots were before this, but I think they're part of the onion family. Yes, they're definitely part of the onion family. I'm definitely feeling a kind of sting. So I'm going. But be careful using a knife because we don't want any chopped fingers, do we? So I've quartered the courgette and I'm going to thinly slice it again. But if you think it takes too long, a good way to do it would to be grab them both together and chop them together. All falling off. Careful with the knife. So I'm chopping off the sides of these garlics so you don't get the stems, and just peeling it. Now I'm going to grate it using my mini grater. It is very cute. So just grating it like that. It's falling off. So I'm now chopping my parsley, and if you bring it all together, it'll be much easier because you'll be chopping more at a time. I can really smell it, it's quite nice. So I'm ready to start cooking. I've got my oil in the pan. I've got my chicken. It's already diced, so I don't need to chop it. So I'm gonna get it out. It's very slimy, so I'm gonna put that in. Couple at a time. So it's very slimy, as I said. Like that. This is going to need to cook for 6 minutes until it's golden brown, and it's going to be very delicious in our curry. I just can't get all of this out, so I'm going to do that and just pull that. Get away from the corners. So I've got that in. I'm going to just do that. I'm going to wash my hands. So I've got my wooden spoon and I've washed my hands. My chicken's in and I'm going to just stir it occasionally. And I'm going to wait for 5 to 6 minutes, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, until it is brown and nice and lovely. So my chicken's nicely brown in here, and so now I'm going to add my shallots that I prepped earlier. I'm going to use my wooden spoon to scoop it in because I'm not going to need this plate for anything else. There we go. So once I've done that, I'm going to move on to my rice. So I've got some water on the boil and I'm going to add my salt into it to give it some flavour. Just going to add some. That's a bit much. But oh well. It's going to be very salty. So I should add my rice to it, and it's very good because it's a paper packaging, so I can just rip it. It's already portioned out and that's good as well, so let's add that. Be careful that it doesn't splash into your face, we don't want any injuries. And let's just do this one. Woo! Make sure we get it all in. So I've added that now. And I'm just going to add the lid onto it and leave it to cook for a while. Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
Alright, so the chicken's nicely cooked and the shallots are softening here, so we're going to read the next instruction, and it says add the garlic, half of the parsley and the Zanzibar curry powder to the chicken. So I'm going to get my garlic, pick that up, and whoop, yep, and it says half the parsley, so I'm going to take just half of it and put that in there. Whoop, spilled a bit. So what else did it say? The curry powder, the one that leaks. Let's add it in. Boop. Yep, I've done that. And cook for 1 minute, it says. I'm giving it a stir, and once I've done that, there should be time to add my other ingredients. So I'm going to add my coconut milk into the mix. Whoa. It's very hard to do, so I'm just going to scoop that up and put it in. This is quite a lot, I think. There we go. This isn't coming up. There it is. And now I'm going to add my chicken stock powder. Now next one. I'm going to give it a good stir and leave it for 10 minutes. Alexa's told me to turn off the rice, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to let it cook in its own steam now. So I've just finished zesting my lime, which I'm going to put into my rice in a bit. So I'm going to slice this in half, ready for squeezing. There we go. And so my courgette is all ready to go into my curry, because my curry is very tasty, but it can't be that tasty yet without... Oh! Courgette. Now we're going to stir it in. It is looking absolutely amazing. I hope it'll taste nice. 5 to 7 minutes. So this is going to take 5 to 7 minutes, and it's going to be amazing. All right, so let's check on this. Hopefully it tastes amazing. Oh, it looks amazing. You see that all that rice has soaked up all the water, because we had put water in it, hadn't we? So we're going to add the lime zest and a small squeeze, saving some for the curry, of the lime. There we go. And then we're gonna just fluff it up like this. This rice is beautiful. Alright, so I'm just gonna add the rest of my parsley and the rest of our lime juice. Squeeze it all in. Oh. Now the next one. This one isn't easy to squeeze because it hasn't been squeezed beforehand, but that's all out now. So we're just going to stir it one final time. There it is. So the last step is to serve. So here I've got my rice. I'm going to leave this out of the way. Here's my bowl. Yeah. A bit more maybe. Alright. And then I'm going to also, hopefully, use the ladle to, so I've got this. But obviously I'm going to need to move this out of the way and move this closer. One tiny bit more, I like lots of the juice. So there we have it. Easy fragrant chicken curry with zesty rice. I'm going to take a bit. Oh, it's hot. It was amazing. I hope you enjoyed this at home. It's really delicious. Bye bye.